Hey everybody, it's Wolfpack. Another day. Today is the 10th of March, 2018. I don't know what time it is. I never pay attention to that anyway. The title of this video is have we lost our fucking mind? Okay, yes, I said it. The F word. Yes, I did. Because it's that serious. Have we lost our freaking mind? Today I read about the goings on in Yountville, California. I may have pronounced that wrong. I apologize. Come out the gremlins. Y'all come on, get me. A veteran walks in, kills 3 people, and then kills himself. These 3 individuals that he killed had discharged him and kicked him out of the program that they were running, Pathway. Look it up, it's pathway.org. This is an individual who went in to this organization to ask for help. Or somebody sent him there because he needed help. This individual had just gotten back from a tour in Afghanistan. I am sure that he was ordered, or if he was just still a civilian, that he was actually told that you need to do something about this shit. And he went in and tried to get some help, and then they kicked him out. I'm not going to condone what he did. I'm not going to say that it was right. I'm not going to say that it is right in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I send my sympathies to the families and everybody that it's affected, including his family. We can look, I'll leave all this to the conspiracy theories because that's already starting to come out. What happened to this guy? How did he get slipped through the cracks? Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter because we know what the answer is. We have a problem in America today of dealing with those who come back. Why is that? Well, let me explain something to you. Soldiers, sailors, Marines, Air Force, we had to deal with a type of a war that we didn't even possibly mean to get into. Tanks were useless. We didn't have, all this shit was useless. We had to learn as we go. We went from a 2-dimensional battlefield to a 360-degree battlefield where you fought every day and your life depended on being alert. And you come back here, and when you get back here, even though you realize you need some help, you're not going to get it. This individual needed help. He didn't get it. So what did he do? He took it out on the immediate ones who he thought was responsible. All 3 ladies that were shot that day were the actual ones who were responsible for kicking him out of the program. He let other hostages go by. Where he made a mistake was the fact is that he picked up a weapon. The reason why he picked up a weapon was because the fact is he knew that it was not going to do any good for him to complain to anybody, to do anything, to seek the help that he needed. And this was it. He twisted off. But our term, we use it. In the military, twisted off. He was calm. No, just knew what he was going to do before he got there because he had lost hope. Now this story, I still have more to comment on, but I want to bring it to you because of one reason. The news didn't cover it. Fox News was live on the YouTube covering a slow speed chase in Palmdale, California over a guy who was running from the police because he'd gotten a DUI. I guess he missed probation or something, I don't know, but he had been charged with it, and I guess he faced going to jail, whatever the hell, but it didn't make no damn bit of difference. That's what they kept covering. This incident went out throughout the course of the day. Happened at 10:30. At 4:30, my wife came out and said there's a situation. All we got was a blip on the news, on Fox News. The only reason why she knew and I didn't, because the fact is, you know, I don't watch freaking mainstream media anymore. But my first thought that came to me was the fact that, you know what, they won't cover this up. They don't want to cover this shit because it tells them that their freaking system that they've actually spent millions and billions of dollars in, the VA system, cannot get one thing right and help these individuals who are coming home. That's it. It's all in a nutshell. They don't know how. The only way, and I know, for those you don't know, I have PTSD, and I do. See my doctor regular. I see her. She provides me. She gives me medication. Y'all see me without medication. Shit. I used to be running around here, around my house, around here, butt naked, chasing the freaking Hodges everywhere, around every damn night. Till I got all medication. At least now I can sleep. But it took a while for me to get up to that point. It just doesn't happen overnight. I've seen my share of hard times. I've seen my not hard times. I'm talking about times when I had to deal with the cops. And yes, there's been times that I thought about the same thing. What does it matter? I'll get my payback and then I'm out. I'm done. I'm tired. Yeah. I don't know of anybody who has PTSD or TBI. They can tell you they haven't thought that, because if they're doing, they're lying to you. And what this means is the fact is that what happens is that in this position, you feel defeated. You feel alone. You feel by yourself. No one else you can't talk to anybody else who's been through what you've been through and understand it. And the worst part about it is that nobody wants to listen. Or less show it on TV. I challenge YouTube. I challenge anybody that actually tries to go live anymore. You can't do it on YouTube anymore. It's just not allowed. That's just the way it is. You can bitch and moan, cry about it all you want to, but that's just the way it is. They need to have control of the content that's going out on their channels, because it has repercussions for them in the end. Censorship? Yeah. Yeah. Well, hell, why are we raising hell about it now? We started developing censorship when we were back in Vietnam. Whenever they stopped covering the damn war on TV. The American people don't need to be seeing that kind of shit. My goddamn ass, that 20-year-old who's been over there for freaking 2 years. Guess what? Somebody sees it every damn day. What makes you so much better? It's an ugly world we live in now. It's an ugly world, and it is a place to where bad things happen. Bad things are always happening around us. Bad things every day. Through the social media, we get to have the full story of what's going on. It's also a place where we can voice our opinions and our views. Anyone who does any differently or tries to stifle that, it's against the law, first of all. But then again, just like all Americans try to prove it. Next thing that I want to talk about is gave me the red ass. The fact is Jeff Sessions guy. Now, if any of you bastards out there can look at me and tell me straight to this guy don't look like a freaking little rat, I don't know what does. He can't barely stand over the podium, and he looks like he's going to break if he makes a decision. Looks like he wants to cry. And he's head of the DOJ. God dang. Let me tell you how mad he got. He got so darn mad, he said, you know what, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna punish California, and you know what, I'm gonna file a lawsuit. A lawsuit that'll take 3 to 5 years even to see the light of trial. Who this matter will go into an appeal. You'll be lucky if you get to see it at the end of it in your lifetime. Or better yet, what the government will do is, you know what, whenever it comes out, is that it will be whitewashed to where it's not even on the news. And we won't hear about it anymore. So that's the way that's the way the news gets away with shit. They report on something one day and then they allow you to fucking forget about it. And then when you forget about it, you're like, what the hell? It's like, what, it's like the same damn thing with what Custer said. The last time last thing he said before he died, where the fuck did all these Indians come from? But let's look at it back at this thing. At one point in time, California had to sign an agreement with the United States. It says that we're going to follow your laws. We're going to follow your laws, and in this way, we'll follow your laws, and we'll receive funding from you. We will receive your protection. We will receive all the benefits that goes with us being a state of the Union. Now, what happens whenever someone like this or a state like this breaks their frickin' contract? The answer is not filing a lawsuit, ladies and gentlemen. The answer is shut them off. You want to be your own state, you want to make your own laws, you want to don't have to go by us, you want to listen to what we have to say, boom, here goes your frickin' money, first of all. And guess what? When Kim Jong-ho, I call him One Hong Lo. That's what I call him. I can't say his name. One Hong Lo. Whenever he sends one of the missiles over and bombs Sacramento, then guess what? You're on your freaking own. Peace, love, understanding. Maybe y'all can get y'all's actors down there. You know what? Go get their toy guns and go out there and freaking shoot back at them. I don't know. God dang, no, I can't do that though because they're against guns. Nobody the first one to run to frickin' Arizona. Oh, can you let me in? My government sucks, but I'm not part of it. Bullshit, you are. You can vote, can't you? Had the same damn senator for how many years? How old is Pelosi anyway? God dang. This gives me freaking chills to think about her naked. God dang. Put that shit up. God damn, you're giving me a nightmare. God dang. But then again, I digress. Once again, I go back to the old saying, it's where is your balls, brother? You're the head of the DOJ, for God's sakes, okay? Okay? But no, he doesn't want to piss any lobbyists off. He doesn't want to piss California off. We're going to do it. We're going to do it the easiest way possible. Go figure, huh? I think the easiest way possible, what we're continuing to do, is not really. Let's look at ourselves and see where we're at today. I don't know. Ain't looking too good for the home team. Now, on this line, shit, you can go to YouTube anytime you want to, and there's Fox News on there 24 hours a day. Trump. Everything's about Trump. Everything. If he takes a shit in the morning and you don't hear about it by the news, something's wrong with the news. It's breaking news. You can even go to a website and find out what suit he's going to wear the next day. Like, I give a rat's ass. I don't give a shit if the son bitch is butt naked. If he gets something done, do it. But that'd be sexual harassment. You just saved the world. You just saved the world from World War III. But guess what? You're in your underwear. We're going to charge you. Oh, let me just save the best for last. Today I read that Broward County, Florida, where the kids got shot. Y'all remember back that far? I know y'all have short memories, but you remember back that far? Well, anyway, come to find out that two of the individuals who entered the room who entered the building were off duty. They responded to the call because it was a school shooting. They responded to the call. They actually went in. Now, these two individuals who went in and rushed into the room, rushed into the building, are now being held for disciplinary action because the fact is that they weren't told to do so. So we got 4 cops that are standing there with a pecker in their hand, full 9mm, got 2 rounds, and got two other clips. They're not doing nothing. The two some bitches decided, you know what, I'm going to go in there and we're going to stop the killing before it gets worse. But they're being held for this. So in other words, we discipline the heroes, but then we protect the cowards. Is that who we really are? Does that make any sense to you? I mean, can you explain that to me like I'm a 3-year-old? Because all around me every day I see common sense being broken. I'm like, are you serious? Did they freaking do that? Did they just say that? At some point you just gotta freaking laugh. At some point, guys, come on, when you look at shit on TV and you're like, what the are you thinking? They had a study not too long ago about in California. They went through there and they asked what gun control, what they thought of gun control, or if they thought about, immigration or whatever. They didn't know. They didn't know anything about it. They didn't even know that it was actually being discussed around or outside of the world. Go ask one of your bright children today who's the president that freed the slaves, who is known for freeing the slaves. Look at that dumb look come on their face. I don't know, but I can get to level 5. That scares the shit out of me, because that's a game. That's a game. You get 3 lives. You can also get a health pack. You can also, you can go around and get all kind of necessary weapons and shit. But you know what? In real life, baby, it only works one way. You only get one chance to do it. But are you going to make a difference? That's the question we all have to ask. People I hate the worst. People I hate the worst and the most is the fact is the people that sit around and they bitch about it, but they don't do nothing. They don't even vote. Or the people sit about it in their lunch or in their freaking lazy boy chairs watching the TV news. Somebody ought to do something about that. What's wrong with you, knucklehead? Shit. You get on the phone and call your friends and say, you know what they're doing? Oh, goddamn, what are we going to say about that? Let's freaking go do it. I don't care who you are, whatever floats your boat. If you stand up and you believe in it, say so. Do something to correct the problem. Here we're just great at identifying problems. We can identify. We can pick that shit out of freaking pepper if we want to. But nobody can come up with a solution. All the YouTubers, conspiracy theories, and all this, whatever, I always hear them coming up with all these. But what are you going to do about it, bro? Now that you have all this knowledge, what have you done? What have you done with all this knowledge? Have you turned it into the FBI? Have you actually called and asked them, what about this shit? If you have, and they haven't done anything, then you know what? That'll explain something. Explain why Cruz got to run around for 36 times with the cops coming to his house, and 2 times the FBI were notified, and they didn't do nothing about it. Is this happening to you? I don't understand the fact, and I don't understand the mentality of individuals that decide that they do not have to participate in their own freedom or their own government. I don't understand individuals who decide that, you know what, they'll run it. I'm just going to let them run it. They seem to know what they're doing. Meanwhile, freaking mayor and shit, Didn't even go to freaking college. How'd he make his money when he was in school? He basket weaving and shit, picking up Indian arrowheads and shit, selling them. But he's been here the longest, so he gets to be mayor. When do we actually start trying to get better? What happened to that? What happened to people trying to say, look, this ain't working out, Cowboy. You need to come up with something better. You got a problem with 2A? Second, well, give me a solution. How are you going to fix it? Because we already know the damn politicians ain't going to listen. Why? Because they got lobbyists right there on their ass saying, you know what, you vote that way, we're going to take $10 million away from your war chest or whatever you run next time. Be careful what you're doing. Because you can't go to somebody and say, here's $10 million. You know, we don't want nothing back. Tell me when the last time that frickin' happened to you. When's the last time that your buddy came over to your house and said, here's $500, I don't want that back? Or how many times he said, well, you know what, you pay me when you get it back. Or he's gonna keep asking you about it from time to time. Remember $500? Okay, where you at on that? Okay, all right. This is what we got, is one big system. And this is how it works. It's not about the laws anymore. It's not about what's right and what's wrong. It's about who's got the most freaking money. And it's about not what you know, it's who you blow. We've kind of learned that from Clinton, and now we got Stormy Daniels saying she had an affair with freaking Trump. He's denying it. You know, hell, I don't give a shit who you slept with. Matter of fact, if you slept with a porn star and you dating her and shit, more power to you, brother. When you're married, man, you fucked up on that one, bro. I got courts to deal with that shit. It ain't none of your business. Last time I checked, they told well around here, like, you know that's what people do when they go to bed at night. And I don't. I don't care if your wife hangs from a chandelier, likes to dress up in little girl. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Ain't none of my damn business. But I guarantee you one thing: if I see old Nancy Pelosi anywhere in there, started trying to get butt naked, I'll damn, I whoop her ass. Get the hell out of my, get away. I don't want to see that shit. They all belong in the same damn place, and that's where they got them in Washington. Now that's one place where they can be whatever, and we all accept that. You know what? Well, don't mess with me. Do whatever you want to do. But don't mess with me, and don't mess with my kids. Don't mess with, certain things that we don't want you to mess with. But god dang it, they ain't doing it. And the problem is, people were letting them. Conspiracy theorists, all these things or whatever, great. Do your work. Do whatever you need to do. But guess what? Have a clue what's going on, and actually tell us all how to fix it. What did you suggest that we should do to fix it? Open it up to discussion where people say, well, you know what, I think this. But no, we can't do that. Why? Because the fact is, as soon as you open your mouth, as soon as you post a comment, guess what? Somebody's going to be down and rip it. They're going to be down and rip it and tear it to shreds. And the first thing they're going to do is they're going to call you an MF, or they're going to call you a racist. I settled that shit a long time ago. I said, you know what, shit, I ain't racist. I hate every damn body. I'm a sergeant. That's what my job is. I hate everybody. I don't need you to tell me it's a damn good morning. Hell, it ain't for me. And who in the hell are you to tell me it's a good morning or not? Am I better? Hell yeah. Because I'm looking at the world around me here in the United States of America, and I don't really see it. I hear it being preached about, but I don't freaking see it. Or it used to be this way. And of course, in America, we've all had problems. I mean, we ain't never been perfect. And my Bible tells me, you know what? You ain't never going to be perfect. You ain't never going to be Jesus Christ. And you ain't never going to be like me. But guess what? You can work at it. Some days I try harder than others. But see, it doesn't matter. I've already got the riffraff from here, so I say, well, is that Baumhauer? Yeah, that's my brother. What about it? We live in a world of constantly trying to be liked. And it's very difficult to be liked if you're not who you are. If you are not who you are, then the people that you have around you are not your real friends. If the people around you have problems with the way you act and the way you think, then they're closed-minded. And right now, during this time in America, we need people with open minds, not closed. There is a movement out there that's swelling. We need change. We need change from the way we got accustomed to doing things. We got Trump in office, but you know what? I hate to tell you people, but he can't do it by himself. He can't do it. He can't get shit through Congress. And look, he's got freaking Sessions there. Like, God dang. Please fire that son of a bitch. Just on general principles. God dang. Next thing we got to do is we got to pick a cabinet or some people around there, Mr. Trump, but you won't fire. So get down to business. And yes, Mr. Trump, you're going to have to learn how to play politics to a certain extent. And keep your values at the same time. Our politicians have a problem doing that. So it's basically the same shit every day. We're getting worse. Our debt's going up tremendously. I mean, hell, we got bills up here. Hell, we wrote bills our ass can't catch. We're promising people money we ain't got. When are we going to tighten up and say, you know what, it's time for us to cut back and get back on our feet? When's the last time a damn foreign country came out and said, you know what, hey, sorry for your hurricane or whatever, we're going to help you out? I don't remember one. So basically what we're looking at here is that it comes down to us. We're at the crossroads right now, or whether we just go ahead with the status quo, we let it go, and it's going to continue to get worse, or we can actually buck up and change it. We start by small groups, start by 1 or 2, start by 3 or 4, then get 5 or 6. Hell no, everybody's not going to agree. That's not the point. I don't have to be right all the time. I just have to have an opinion, because that opinion will actually be turned into an idea by somebody else. Or maybe somebody else will talk to me and say, you know what, hey, you know what, think about this for a minute, there, dumbass. If I get my ass whooped by somebody, and I'll just get up and say, thank you, man, for schooling my ass. But I don't pick up the weaker people. We have elections that just came up in Texas, and I don't know about you guys or whatever, but it's just piss poor showing. Less than 20% voted. Now, how can that person who just got elected represent all of us? How can that person actually be for all of us? He's only going to be for those who voted for him. Hell yeah, they speak the loudest. So it's up to us. I keep making these videos and I keep putting it out there, and hey, I've got some response. Yeah, at one, I'm Baumhauer. No, he's my damn brother. Come over here and I'll introduce you to him. He's a mean son of a bitch, man. You ought to see him after he's been on 3 or 4 day run on that damn stump whiskey. Shit. Lock that door, man. Let him in there. Let him sleep it off. God dang. He's a mean son of a bitch. But it's getting to the point to where people are not realizing that what is happening and what is going, and that our division that we're creating, that the government is supporting, are going to get us to a point where we fight each other even worse. You want to come and take my guns? Okay, fine. Good luck doing it. Because the prime example of the fact is that if there are 4 officers out there that are kneeling behind a car, and I don't have a weapon and I can't defend myself, I'm asking you to defend me. I'm asking you to put my trust into you, and you can't do it. I'm sorry, I'll take it for myself. I'll take it upon myself to protect myself, which should be the whole damn reason. Or should be your way of thinking. Now, I don't know where all this goes. I don't know the answers. I don't have all the freaking clues. I don't even freaking know half the shit half of you freaking know. But I do know one damn thing. We're losing common sense. Back here in Texas, we call it horse sense. The damn horse was led by God fix shoes. If that don't work, look at his knees. He strained something. If a dog gets shot, put him out with misery. I'm sorry that this world is not politically correct and does not fit up to your needs. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry, because the fact is, you know what? I've been kind of enjoying watching the freaking show. George Carlin said it best. I love that guy. I'm just here watching the freaking show. This is the best show. It's better than HBO. Stop being stupid, man. Do whatever you got to do to reach down and find yourself, find your nuts, find whatever you got. I can just say, enough's enough. I'm going to get involved to the point where, you know what, I want some answers. How do you get those answers? Freedom of Information Act. Put in a request. If they don't give it to you, then guess what? Go get a subpoena. You can do that. But you got to hold people accountable for their actions or their inactions. The American people have truly have been misinformed on one thing, and it's because the fact is that they think and we're being treated like we're stupid. And that just draws me the wrong way. The American people are being controlled, and they think that they're going to benefit from it in some way or shape, form, or fashion. They just hoping that you die before you can actually draw your Social Security or your full benefits. You're being played, and we're too stupid to realize that we're being played. Some people calling it waking up. I don't know if I woke or whatever. I wake up every morning, but I started finally paying attention because I finally said enough is a fucking enough. Enough is enough. I got work to do here at the house. Stand up, people. Stand up. It's your right to do so. Why don't you use it?